Good afternoon. It is August the 9th, 2017. Time to wrap up the day. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations, like an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we came in the E-mini today. We had a 65-68 sell, then a 70-72 sell. And the 65-68 trade gave us a trade here. We had a 58-60 buy. So we caught the low right here. We caught this sell right here. We were able to take this one in the room. And then our 70-72 held with a high of 70.50. We caught this trade up here. So again, coming in, our support and resistance levels are going to be, for the most time, without a big piece of news or something happening, are going to be pretty close to where they actually turn out to be after the markets open up and begin to trade. The selling that started yesterday continued today, but we didn't break the market. Globex low basically held. Looking at the F2 screen, it's a P put in backwards. So in those situations, we have some short covering. So basically we got buyers at 55-60, and right now looks like we got a seller higher than 78. And so we don't get new highs without, the top doesn't come into the market without a major piece of news, without a retest. So we're still, the market, I think everything is still there for the market to trade higher, get above 2,500. 241 for jobless claims, PPI plus a tenth, core up 0.2. Natural gas, don't know. Last week it was plus 20 BCF. The focus will be core, PPI, and the raw PPI number. PPI is a precursor. It starts before it shows up in the CPI. So 69-71, sell 1. Based on the close right here at 67, we guessed 65-66 for the close an hour ago. And 74-76 for sell 2. On the buy side, 60-62, we'll move it up a point. 55-57 for buy 2. Looking at the note, 10-year auction today we said today we're not afraid to sell into the 10-year. If we're going to have a weak auction, it'll be the 5 or the 10-year. They use it to set up the 7 and the 30-year. So right here, higher low, higher high, we can trade higher based on F1. We don't have a real strong profile today, and the profile of selling started in F period. Put them both together, so we got a pretty clean break up here at 13. So 11-15, sell 1. 19-23, sell 2. On the buy side, 4-8, buy 1. I think we'll be a little lower in London, and then 29-01, buy 2. We had a 15-19 sell this morning in the number 1 sell zone in the note, and that turned out to be, I think the high was what, 18.5, so we caught that pretty well. 11-15 is a bit aggressive. I think we'll trade a little bit lower in London and then set up tomorrow's 30-year auction. Looking at the 30-year, okay, last rotate up stopped at 25, so 24, 28, number 1, 31s to 03, sell 1, 7 to 11, that was our number 2 sell zone today. Sounds about right. 16 to 20 is number 1. Buy 9 to 13, buy 1. Buy 1 to 5. So our numbers a little bit higher on the buy side than they were this morning. But our sell numbers are right there. Our number 2 sell was 7 to 11. We had a high of 8 3 times. You can see it right there. This morning we said the sell was 4 to 7. That trade showed up 3 times. And it took a long time to develop. Very, very slow. But eventually it did develop. So again, I'm just trying to give you confidence. I'm not patting myself on the back that we do know where support resistance are. And if we can get trades on close to these numbers, we've got really excellent trade location. Got a chance for some really, really nice trades. It is summer. Trading is slower. There's no doubt about that. But we can handle that too. Okay, gold had a very, very strong close today. And see right here, as long as we stay above 80, this market can trade higher. So looking at the F1 screen, got stops above that. Next stop structurally up here is 90. Hope everybody's having fun. It is summer. Trading is slower. Can be frustrating. Now, this is not a very strong profile until we do an I split. Then we get our move out of the middle. So 84, 86 for Globex gets stops above where we are right now. 89.91. Sell 2. Pick up that area off the F1. Last rotate stopped at 79, so 79 to 81 by 1. 75, 77 by 2. Crude oil had a very strong finish, so didn't see any news to associate or tie to that. War with Korea appears to be off or slowing down a little bit. I don't think that's going to happen, but when you get madmen involved and if everybody's at the edge of the cliff, things can happen. Inside day on crude, that's his trading range. So we'll lean against 50 once again. So 49.75 where we were this morning. Didn't quite get there, did we? 50, sell 1. 50 and a quarter, 50, sell 2. On the buy side, 49, 49 and a quarter. That's where we were this morning. Same numbers we had, 48.50, 48.75 by 2. So can't see that much has changed. Very strong EIA report, very strong API report. Gasoline on the EIA report was not that strong. But hopefully y'all like trading the numbers. It's volatile, but we know how to handle that volatility. And we look to trade that volatility on days like today. And the euro, pretty close to unchanged when it closed today. The euro, Charles. There we go. Lower high, lower low on F1. Find a place to sell it. F2. P put in backwards, so some shorts covered. So we're back to where we were. Looks like we might try to trade higher. 85 to 95, sell 1. 18, 15, 25, sell 2. On the buy side, 17.50 buy 1. 17 and a quarter buy 2. Not a big news day tomorrow. I don't know. You know, we're getting all different kinds of stories now about who said what, and if Trump's statement was written by others for him or if he did it himself and off the wall. I mean, if it's something negative about Trump, if it's a positive economic statistic, we have to just wait and see what the news actually was. And it usually takes 2 to 3 days because of the way our press distorts everything these days. Okay, that's it for the 9th of August. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. You all have a great evening, and we'll be back at it. See if we can't shake that money tree tomorrow. One more time.